What phrase needs to die immediately? After reading all these, I just feel like we're sick of the internet rolling on the floor laughing. Just because you end a rant with, "do better," does not mean you're right. I'm so OCD. Quote. But people aren't ready for that conversation, is usually said about something the internet is already having that conversation about. POV, followed by a video that is not, in fact, POV. If I don't remember, it didn't happen. MF, do you remember your birth? Question mark. Question mark. What are some unspoken rules within the girl code? If there's a red spot on her pants, you tell her discreetly and immediately. If you drop a girl off at home, you stick around until she gets inside. If you drop her off by her car, you wait around until it starts. Lipstick on their teeth. Eyeliner in the corner of their eye. Skirt tucked into pantyhose. You let them know without making a huge deal about it. If a girl walks up to you with wide eyes and says, "Hey girl, I haven't seen you in forever," you go along with it until you can ask if she's okay. If a girl asks you to do a period stain check, you lag back and check her behind for stains. No exceptions. If a strange woman comes up, pretends she knows you and tells you that there's a guy creeping her out, you greet her like your long-lost friend. Then you help her get someplace safe. What's a popular advice? Saying that is pure BS. What goes around comes around. Life isn't fair, and sometimes the worst people are the best off. If you're in a car that goes into a body of water, wait until the car fills with water so the pressure equalizes and then open the door and swim out. Don't do that. You have enough time to open the windows and crawl out. Even enough to get a kid out if you hurry. Cars sink in a predictable manner and the circuits don't short out right away. The windows work. As soon as you hit the water, open the windows and get out. If you wait, you don't know how long or how far you will be under. If the car will be right side up or wedged in rocks. Just get out right away. Source. My buddy did his master's thesis on this. Edit for those interested. https://pubmed.ncb nlm.nih.gov/20681239/. This wasn't the exact thesis but a project based off of it. Don't worry, karma will get them. Quote. It doesn't matter who started it. Of course it fucking does. Even legally, the concept of who did what first is recognized as vital. If you're doing what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Bullshit, and I say this as someone who loves their job and I'm my own boss. But that doesn't mean every workday is fun. Some days, work is just work. Bullies? Just ignore them. What is the most common lie husbands tell their wives? It looks fine. We really have no idea if it's fine or not, we just want to get going. I'd love to go do X on my day off. How much my tools really cost. Wife holds up 2 dresses and asks which I like better. And I tell her, I like the one on the left. The truth is they both look equally nice and I have no way to quantify or determine which looks better. But many years of experience tells me that if I say they're the same, she'll get upset and tell me that can't possibly be true. And then she'll choose the other one. Every single time. Yes, I'm happy to go to the mother-in-law's again for the 2nd time this week. Yes, I do want to do, eat, see less than insert something she wants here greater than. What is the most common lie wives tell their husbands? It doesn't have to be done straight away. There is enough space in the closet for both of us. I always ask my wife if I am the only one she's ever been with. Yes, she says. All the others were 9s and 10s. I am fine. More serious, but if I know something is important to my husband, and I don't care at all, I will white lie about it. Like if he asks, "Can you tell the difference in my ab muscles?" I have been doing a new routine. Even if I can't tell, I will tell him that I can totally see the difference. I think men do this with their wives too. "Yes, I love your new haircut. Nothing is wrong." What small habit, if practiced every day, can significantly improve one's quality of life? Cleaning and tidying up your living space. Even if it's just getting rid of the dust on some shelf or putting one book in your bookshelf. After soul times, your living space is much more cleaner than it used to be, and it's better for your health and mental health. Morning exercise. Just 10 minutes of exercise each morning can boost energy, improve mood, and promote better health, leading to a more productive and positive day. Daily practice of not reading the comments in political threads instantly improves mental health and saves countless hours of pointless arguments. Try to get rejected once a day. Not for anything in particular or even particularly important. You'll succeed less than you think. Advice from an old professor. He was a photographer and would try to get rejected, getting into all kinds of cool places. He got into a lot of cool places. Allocating time away from screens and digital devices daily can reduce eye strain and mental fatigue, leading to increased productivity and better mental health. Making an effort to connect with friends or family every day, even through a quick message or call, can improve relationships and emotional health. What criminal completely got away with that they did? The Zodiac Killer. Casey Anthony. D.B. Cooper. Shiro Ishii. Ferdinand Marcos and his family. Whoever killed Elizabeth Short, aka Black Dahlia. What's your 15 seconds of fame moment? Two-day Jeopardy champion. One of the best experiences of my life. When I was 10, I got hit by a car. Dented the fender with my knee. Broke the windshield with my back. Flew 10 feet. When they slammed on the brakes and didn't get hurt. Local paper wrote about it with the title, "Boy Hits Car." Car damaged. Someone sent it to The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. And he talked about me and showed the newspaper clipping with my picture. Said something like, "The Terminator's kid is running around and to be careful." I voiced a video game, and when I recently looked up the game reviews on Reddit, people said one of the most annoying aspects of the game is my voice. Profiled on Humans of New York. Said profile also appears in Humans of NY Stories book. I once donated a signed piece of TV show merch to a charity auction, and it turned out to be the main attraction that people were really battling over. No one knew it came from me or anything, but it was pretty cool sitting in the audience watching people fight over something I contributed. I bought the winning ticket for my work lottery group. $10 million. What big surprises does life still have for a man over the age of 40? At 45 you get to look forward to a colonoscopy. Yesterday I pulled a hamstring raking leaves. Just turned 40 and my kids are just starting school and a variety of sports. I'm coaching and getting to know my community. I'm making all sorts of new friends who are living similar lives as me. It's been great. Lifelong learning. If you're getting bored with something, job, hobbies, day-to-day life, etc., time to shake it up. As I hit my 50s, I decided to pick up a 50-year-old rusty 240Z, similar to one I had in college, and try to make it drivable and possibly completely restore it, knowing this will take years to complete. Aside from my initial reason being that I just want to have one again to drive. It's given me a new focus for my spare time. I don't sit and read on the internet as much. Watch TV, movies, play games, etc. But instead feel like I'm being more productive by accomplishing new things every day. Had to relearn auto mechanics that I'd learned as a teen. and hated at the time being forced to learn by my grandfather, which I now have come to enjoy since it's a no-stress event now instead of a necessary evil. After getting the car running, rebuilding the brakes and getting the clutch going, I knew I needed to do a ton of welding, so took a one-day crash course at a local tech college and got my hands on a welder, and a few YouTube videos later, I'm doing all the metalwork. Find a passion and follow it on a new adventure. Never too old to learn something new. Fuck all that bullshit. I am 67 and life is just as good as you let it be. Live it until your last breath. Be around young people. Waking up at least twice a night to piss. Subscribe, my brothers.